Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Fantasia. Since last time, I've moved into the Nabra jungle, and you want to head in the exit side. So, whenever you warp here, you're going to get warped to the entrance side, and you want to go out the ass end, pretty much. So you're in the decaying hall, and yeah, let me show you my setup, because last time we went ahead and we got all the boys' ultimate weapons, so today it's the girls' turn. I'm going to start off with Leslie here. So, my setup is Lark with the Flambarge for the Fire Strike Plus with boost elements, add attack, plant, and insect bane, and Deadly Strike for added critical hits, just in case we shall see. Rastin, he's just kind of there. He's good for the AP regain and his high HP and defense. He's pretty much our tank, so he's just kind of chilling out. Surge, our good mage. I gave him boosting magic. What that does is, let's say that you're casting a spell, and there aren't any crystals or anything like that on the field, and there's nobody to kind of sync with, it gives you a chance to actually sync up your magic and get the better magic spell. So that could come in handy. Anti-Force, you'll see why. HP 100 and magic, plus 2 just to fill it out to get that auto regain. Armor is concerned, Quad Force for regain for Lark, Blessed Scarf for the Bless effect for Rastin, and Horn of Wit for some extra magical power for Surge. Magic, same as always, everybody has all the crystals that they can get. So, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Here we have the Jack-Lantern, and he starts off with auto-regain. So, yeah, we need to get rid of that ASAP. So we'll use Dispel Magic with Surge. And then for this first round, all I want to do is give a Strength Potion to Lark. Oh, no, never mind, not a Strength Potion. He already has an added attack. I want to give him a Heroism Potion to give him a bonus to his level, and then just attack this guy and get some really good damage on him. And all he's going to do this first round, he's not going to hurt you, but he's going to summon these Titanias. Yeah, and they are bitches!
Looky here, weakness.
And HP, and they're weak to wind, but what they do when they attack you is they will add sickness, paralysis, poison, and level down on you. So that's why I had Surge with the Anti-Force, so that will get rid of that. As far as Jack-Lantern himself, he has 150,000 HP, so he's nothing to sneeze at. He is weak to fire, but we're going to kill him this turn, so I really don't care. So what I want to do, I let him summon that first turn, he'll just keep on summoning, and then I want to kill him this turn by using Excellax. The thing is, if you get him down to about 40,000 HP, he's going to cast Life Force on himself. And then that's going to sync, more than likely, with a Fire Crystal on the field, thus giving him a full cure and doubling his maximum HP. You really don't want that to happen. So that's why I wanted to weaken him just a tad, and then use this and just off him. Actually, hell, that Excellact, it dealt so much damage, 170,000 damage, I could have killed him in the first turn. Like, he wouldn't have even summoned these stupid bees to, like, bother me here. So, yeah, please stay alive, Surge. That would just be lovely. Oh, yeah, look at all those armed forces going into effect. It's insane. So, Lark isn't really affected, and so what I want him to do is just attack these guys. One hit really should take him out. So, yeah, just do it, Lark, yeah. I mean, he's hitting for 7,000. He has the anti-insect, they're insects, they're just done.
You messed with the wrong bunch.
Yeah, no kidding. And we got Leslie's ultimate weapon. So let's get on out of here, and I'm going to head to Lasgard Skywalk, the Control Center, and meet you there. Okay, I've made my way here, so let's head on inside. This is probably the hardest of the various optional bosses that we've faced thus far. So let me go over my setup. First things first, with Lark, he's actually not your main attacker. He's going to be your healer for this fight. So I gave him some extra defense. Physical defense is where it's at, along with auto defense, and this weapon has frantic defense. So, yeah, gotta be defending. For Rastin, the Hawk Claire for the mighty Scapegoat ability, and I'll go more in depth about that later. It gives you Near Death Plus, which really doesn't matter, HP plus 2,000, and then whatever you want just to fill in the weapon, it doesn't really matter. Surge is your main attacker. give him boosted magic. This also gives him auto defense, magic plus 15, and magical bane to get some extra damage against him. And this weapon comes with block critical. This guy's going to be doing a lot of critical hits, a lot of physical hits. Take a look at Rastin's HP. It's almost 8,000 HP. With that HP plus 2,000 weapon ability that we have, plus the iron dumbbells, his HP just skyrockets. For Lark, give him the Blessed Scarf for the auto revive, and for Surge, the Protector Horn for a chance to negate some incoming physical damage. That'll come in very handy. Magic is same old, and this is a magical-based fight. You do not want to use physical hits against this guy because he is block physical. Yeah, he's just a whole lot of fun. But first things first, I want to use an Aqua Blade against him to try to lower his fire resistance. And then my Armed Force, I'm going to be using Scapegoat. It takes half the intended damage from your allies, and it like kind of redirects it over to Rastin. So that can come in pretty handy. As far as Lark, healing every single round. I want him to heal up Rastin. And Surge, let's look around. Okay, we have a Fire Ray Stone, and that's it. That's actually pretty damn good, because I want to use that Fire Ray Stone for my magic. So let's see, I can sync up 2 fire... Well, you know what? Let's actually also, before I even start syncing up fireballs and other kind of stuff, I want to use an Insight Potion to bring up his magical abilities. And I guess I can get 3 blazes in, so at least I can sync up some magic there. So that's fine. And then we'll deal with higher level magic later.
I'm just as good up close.
Ooh! Yeah, it actually went through. Most physical hits don't go through against this guy. And it's just a pain in the ass. So using Excel Arts and things like that, it's not necessary at all. And well, I mean, you could try, but for the most part, they're not going to go through. They're not going to deal a lot of damage. So magic is really the way to go. Did you see that regain on Rastin? He regained almost 1,500 HP. It's so good. So let's keep on healing him up. Rastin, I'm going to have you keep on using Scapegoat. And, yeah, so we have 14 HP left over. Yeah, so just Inferno against this guy, and we can get another... Actually, before I even do a Blaze, let's have you... You're in the middle, actually, so let's have you move. Because this guy does have an attack that could hit all your party members, and you really don't want that to happen. Okay, so let's see if we can't show off Scapegoat, how it works this turn. Okay, so right there, Lark just got hit. So Lark got damaged, but also Rastin took half of that damage. So that's why I wanted Rastin's HP to be so ridiculously high. Because every single time that somebody else gets hit, Rastin's going to get damaged. And it will help with your other character's survivability, like, insanely. It's so good.
Is it the might of the Rogress?
Okay, I don't really care about the might of the Rogress. What I care about is healing. Let's see, we'll use a regeneration on yourself. And, for right now, we'll just use a heal on, who is it? Get over there. Okay, on Surge. I don't want the heals, or I could use 2 regenerations, but I don't want the regenerations to actually sync with each other, and then only one person would grab the regeneration or a healing effect. That's really what I do not want. We'll use an Inferno against him, and a Burning Drive. There we go. Yeah, see all those armed forces that he has available? He can give every single stat down to you, including level down, and that's really, really bad. So something that you might want to do is equip Anti-Force, but the thing is with Anti-Force is, the person that you would want it equipped it on is Surge, because he's the only one who's really dealing damage here. But the thing is, if you equipped Anti-Force, you also can't equip to boosted magic, because of just the way that the pieces kind of work with this particular weapon that I have. So, I would rather have the boosted magic, to be quite honest with you. Let's use another regeneration on Rastin just for some extra HP, and a heal on Surge. There we go, I don't want him dying. Surge, keep on going with the offense. Okay, the fire. Debuff still isn't there, so let's try that again. Hopefully that will go through. And then we can get an Inferno off on him as well.
For the real stuff? This one's for real. Eat that! Looky here.
Oh, hey! Awesome as fire! Defense went down, and I blocked his crappy-ass sword dance attack. Sweet! Doing so much better. Yeah, I've died against this guy about 4 times so far. So,
Thank you kindly.
yeah, it's just, like, this guy can be very, very hard. Okay, so he also has this magical reflect ability, but notice, he still takes the damage from the magic, so it doesn't actually reflect the damage like the wall spell in Final Fantasy might do. What it does is it just kind of also damages the caster. So, yeah, but it doesn't kill the caster. It will never reduce Surge's HP past 1. So, that's... like, I don't really care about magical reflect. It's not that big of a deal to me. Let's see, to get a blaze going on too, so hopefully this will go through. Oh, you had to kill Surge. You had to kill Surge, didn't you? Pain in my ass. Okay. Well, nobody else is dead, so that's fine. Now that he's dead, what I want to use is Raising Wind. I want to sync Raising Wind together. And what that's going to do is give a full revive to Surge plus a regeneration effect.
Something's amiss.
I'm going to have you use Scapegoat, and I guess you can heal yourself. There's nothing really else for you to do this turn since Surge isn't alive. My focus is on just making sure that everybody else stays alive. Yeah. Even with almost 8,000 HP, Surge can still, or Rasta can still die. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, we use Raising Wind. We're actually halfway decent. Actually, you know what? Defend, and defend. And then we're fine. Since I don't have Rasta here for scapegoating, I just want to make sure that the rest of my characters survive. I can deal with offensive abilities later. Okay.
Let's watch each other's backs, yeah?
Yeah, we're actually not half bad. Everybody has regeneration. Surge is alive with full HP. We're good. Oh, bad feeling. So you scapegoat, you heal. Where is it? There it is. Okay. And you.
Nasty bunch here. Watch out.
Do I have any more? Okay, I do. Ooh, I have. Oh, sweet! I can get a lot of damage in this round. That's fine by me. Just as long as you don't kill Surge, we should be good. Really, you have to go over against Surge? You have to? Seriously? Okay, he survived. Thank God for Scapegoat. Scapegoat is such a good ability. Oh man, we haven't really had to use it that much thus far in this game, because we haven't had asshole enemies like this quite yet. Really? You always gotta go against Surge? Like, seriously? Come on now. Hey, we got him!
I'm bent out of shape.
Oh. Man. Whew. And for doing that, we get Cecile's ultimate weapon. So, we're done here in the Lasgard Skywalk. Now we are off to the Verkt Skywalk. I'm at the very end, the Halls of Coral, right where we got the map. And, this guy's somewhat of a joke, as long as you have the right setup. I gave Lark the Kachu for big critical, Earth Strike, Add Attack Plus, Boost Elements, Winged Bane. Those are the big deals. Rastin, he's just kind of hanging around, giving boost, resist, auto regain, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Surge, he's also pretty good too with the Feather Chris. He gives him Winged Bane plus, I give him auto regain, Master Mage, water resist, and wind resist, just in case you need it. As far as resists are concerned, you really want water resists with a little bit of wind resists, but if I get my way, it probably won't matter. Cause something tells me we can kill this guy in 2 rounds. So let's see, first things first, we are going to go all out with our Excel-Axe and just wipe the floor with this guy. He is winged based and he is weak to earth, so you want to be sure to use those elements to full effect. He does have like block physical and things like that, but he doesn't use them near as much as the previous guy. Now, it's unfortunate that Lark here is using Disaster Fang since it's wind elemental based, and this guy is strong versus wind, but we did 150,000 damage to him. And, yeah, he only has 170,000 HP, so as long as we can go first, we'll kill him in this next round. It's pretty easy, and hey, we are going first. So we got the Disaster Fang off last turn, we're gonna get off a Mystic Fortune this turn, and bitch is dead! Like, it's really that simple. You don't have to heal, you don't have to do anything. He opened up with that light elemental damage, so if you want to protect against light elemental stuff, you can, but hey, we went ahead and we got Rifia's ultimate weapon. It might be cheap, but I really don't give a shit. So, with that being done, we've gotten the girls' ultimate weapons, but there's one more boss that I want to take care of. See you in a second. I've made my way into the foyer of Alley in the Holy Land of Noir, and we have this guy right here in the center. He's kind of a joke, especially compared to the last bosses that we fought. So what I'm actually doing this fight is working on my ultimate weapons for Rastin and for Surge. And I have more WPs for Surge and Nagging Curse, because these optional bosses don't give experience anyway. And Nagging Curse gives you 2 times the weapon points that you would normally earn, whereas more WPs gives you 1.5 times the weapon points that you would normally earn. As far as my actual setup is concerned, that's where Lark comes in. Give him the Flame Burst for the Fire Strike Plus, give him the Wind Strike because this guy's weak versus fire and wind. He's the Undead Bane, and I gave him Max Damage Plus since he's going to come in at full HP, deal some extra damage there, big critical just in case he gets a critical hit, whatever. So basically Lark is your damage dealer. As far as armor is concerned, I give him the Dried Sunflower because he does have some decent drops, so hopefully he drops something besides what he normally, gives you. Scarlet Trinket for some extra WPs for both of them, so yeah. And let's get the show on the road. Pretty simple, pretty easy. He has about 140,000 HP, and we're gonna open like we normally open using our Excel Axe. But what's really nice about this is, since he is weak against fire and wind, if I get a Disaster Fang, I'm gonna do a shit ton of damage to this guy. Whoa! Look at that! I'm already at 80,000 damage just in, Lark's opening hit. And again, he only has 140,000 HP. If you're gonna have problems with him, if you're not at the higher levels than I'm at, and I'm really not that high with my levels, to be quite honest with you, you're gonna want to equip some sort of accessories that resist darkness as well as sleep. So yeah, I killed him in one shot. I mean, seriously, one friggin' shot. And he drops a pretty nice accessory. Oh, wow, I got a lot of weapon points there. Holy shit. Yeah, I actually maxed his out. That's how good that is. So now we can release his weapon secret. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Yeah, this would be the easiest thing to do. Then we'll throw on, I don't know, this, and let's see what else I want to do to release the secret wind strike. That's fine. Ooh, Master Mate plus magical attacks always result in critical hits. Yeah, the weapon secrets that you can release on these ultimate weapons that we just got are so good. So we got the Heroic Gloves for Seal, we got the QEF for Leslie, and for Rifia we got the Karakion, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I have to go ahead and level these up. The thing is, as far as the girls are concerned, since I really don't use them in boss fights, I'm not all that concerned about releasing these weapon secrets or really leveling up their weapons at all, since they don't release any kind of weapon secrets. I really want to focus on learning the guys' weapon secrets, and I don't have much longer for Rastin. Lark, he's going to learn his pretty damn soon as well, and Surge already has his learned, so I might as well go ahead and release some, just because. But anyway, yeah, let's look at the thing that I just got for defeating that guy, the Chain of Guilt. Chance to resist all status effects, plus some really nice attack and magical boosts, so yeah, that's a pretty damn good accessory if I do say so myself. So, anyway, next time on Let's Play Arcrise Fantasia, we're gonna move on to the final post-game dungeon, the Infinite Maze of Allwise. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.